Hi, it's Jeff Ondash, and welcome to a really, really special Out and About. Today we're down in Salem at the Forever Safe Farm, and this is a sanctuary for a lot of exotic animals, non-exotics like goats, dogs, but you take care of all the animals that people kind of throw away. I'm here with Leslie Kerr. She works here and helps to run this place, and this is an amazing facility that you have here. Tell us a little bit about the history of Forever Safe Farms.
Well, thank you very much for coming out. The history of this place, we actually opened up in 2011 as a nonprofit sanctuary, and a lot of the animals that we have here, we have everything from goats to camels to wallabies to quadrumundi, and a lot of animals that we have were neglected, abused, or people that get pets that don't really know what they're in for and make a lot of mistakes and then have no place to take their pets.
I noticed you have camels. Like, how does somebody want a camel, or how do you acquire a camel to have them come down here?
Well, I'll tell you what, the internet sure makes having an animal like a camel look pretty easy to have, and it's really not. Unfortunately, due to the exotic animal trade, you can pretty much kind of order any kind of animal that you want to get. So then a lot of people will sell them at auctions, roadside circuses that close down, and people that get big animals like that produce offspring and then have nowhere to take the offspring. So you'll see a lot of babies at auctions that have been taken away from their moms too soon, and yet end up having to bottle feed the animals. So unfortunately, it's pretty easy to get any kind of animal that you want, and then you have people that don't know how to take care of them.
And that's where you come in with the sanctuary. So what is your job here? It's got to be really fun to come to work here every day and see all of these, because I noticed how when we came up here, all the goats came running to you, and now we got a llama coming up, and over there's camels, and we've got dogs and horses, and just about everything you can imagine. Is like Noah's Ark almost.
It is, and I've been working with animals since I was a child. I have a degree in zoology, and I've been working with animals ever since I graduated from college. So I've worked with exotics to goats, and I love them all. And I'll tell you what, if you have a job that you love, you're not even really working.
Yeah. Hi, Butters. How you doing?
Butters,
you got anything to say, buddy? Huh? You got anything? You're just gonna eat it, aren't you?
He might. You don't need that, do you?
No. Okay, now this is a wonderful thing you do, but obviously to take care of this much property, to feed and the vet bills and everything else that goes along with running this type of organization costs a little bit of money. So you have fundraisers. You take donations, obviously, but you have a fundraisers, and you've got one coming up in July, and I want you to tell us all about the Camel Crawl.
All right. Well, the Camel Crawl is a mud run, and it's a 5K, and we have over 19 obstacles set on this beautiful facility. So you start running, and you get very muddy and very wet, and anybody 12 and older can run without a parent. 12 and under, you have to have a parent. Thank you so much to our sponsors, and with our sponsors, people always ask, well, how much of our money when we pay and we register goes to the farm? And that actually, all of it goes to the farm. So everything that we make from our fundraisers goes straight to Butters and his friends around the farm. That includes food, vet bills, and our vet bills can sometimes be over $20,000 a year. Wow. A lot of the animals that we get in come in. We have some animals that are missing legs. We have animals that come in older with health issues. So the Mud Run is our biggest fundraiser, and it takes place Saturday, July 14th, and you can sign up on Race Penguin. You can also go to the Forever Safe Farm website, and we also have a Camel Crawl website, or Facebook page this year. And you can learn how to sign up and learn about some of the animals and what we do here and why we need everybody's help.
Right, and all of the money is coming back to the sanctuary to help take care of the animals, so you could get in shape, have some fun, and while you're here, to me, the race would be secondary to just coming down here and enjoying seeing all the animals and going and taking a look. It's just amazing what you have here, and my gosh, and how many total animals? What's the animal count that you have on hand right now?
We're close to 100, including the chickens and the roosters.
Wow.
We have 16 potbelly pigs. We have 14 horses, 4 camels, and most of the animals here, like I said, were rescued, and the potbelly pigs, kind of a fad pet that people don't realize they shouldn't be in your house, and we get calls almost every day for potbelly pigs.
Oh my goodness. So let's talk about the race a little bit more. How many years has this been going on?
This is our 5th year.
Okay. And it started out, I'm sure, kind of small in terms of runners, but it's been growing every year, hasn't it?
It has been growing. Our largest number so far is about 130. Now, if we just had 460 runners, we could actually feed the farm for a year on that. Wow. So it would be really great to have as many runners as we could, and most people actually compare this to other mud runs and say it's harder and more fun.
And what is the cost for the registration for somebody to run?
It's actually different pricing. There's team pricing, there's individual pricing, there's early bird pricing. So if you go on the Camel Crawl Facebook page, the pricing will be on there for you, or if you go to the Race Penguin, since it's broken down into different.
Let's talk a little bit about this team competition. Now, you're trying to get this year high school teams to compete against each other in the Camel Crawl. It's kind of separate to the Camel Crawl itself.
It is, and so far we haven't had any football teams sign up, which is unfortunate, but we were hoping for at least 2 or 3 to try to compete. So we're hoping there's still time to register. We're hoping a few football teams would like to come and compete for a good cause.
Okay, let's give the date and the time again of when it's going to be.
The date is July 14th, and that's a Saturday, and that is, of course, 2018 this summer. And the first run is at 10 o'clock, the first heat.
All righty. It's the Forever, help me here.
Forever Safe Farm Animal Education Center.
And that's it. It is amazing, honestly, just to come down. It's actually, the setting is absolutely gorgeous up here. It's beautiful the way it rolls through the hills, and all the animals are around. Everywhere you look, you're seeing some animal somewhere. So come down and take a look. And if people do you take people to come in and help and volunteer at times? Is that something you do?
Yes, we do. We take volunteers who aren't afraid to get dirty, shovel some poop, work in the rain. How about the wintertime? We love having people come help us out in the winter. There's a lot of snow and sledding down the hill to get to place. But we love volunteers. We do take interns for those people who are very interested in having an animal career. Having some place like this on your resume is absolutely fantastic.
Alrighty. This is a great cause, and you're going to really help out this sanctuary and all these animals that are here. They have a ton of expenses every year, and to keep it going, they need help from people like you. And if you're a runner, an athlete, or just come out and enjoy the Camel Crawl. It'll be a lot of fun for you. I've seen some of the obstacles, the tires, and going through here, and there's a lot of great hills to run through. You're going to have a lot of fun, but more importantly, you're going to help out the sanctuary. So, Leslie, thank you very much, and hopefully everybody's going to go to the Camel Crawl Facebook page, find out what it costs, get a registration, and come down here in July, and you will have a great time. That's going to do it for this edition of Out and About. You take care and have a great month, and we'll see you again real soon.